G'day mates, and welcome back. This story is heated up like there's no tomorrow, so let's get on with it. Segregationist teacher promoted to dean. That was segregationist teacher promoted to dean. That's a lot better. Street races stage accident in city centre, and dressed in blood film banned in local theatres for excessive cruelty. Once again, the horse to water thing. Here's hoping we take down Mayor Rogers, because, ooh.
Yeah, a box of Caesars.
Yes.
With that outfit, I could see you coming a mile away, Mr. Boyd.
Ah, Mr. Chaffee. Knowing your love of theatrics, I was afraid you'd keep the mystery surrounding the dentist going for at least another day or two.
What could you mean, Mr. Boyd? Well, it's true. Robespierre does have a passion for mystery and the dramatic. But there's no need to confuse the actor with his character. For you, I'll play the hurried businessman who likes to cut to the chase. That's not quite me either, but though this mask I wear is quite a burden, I have long grown used to it. Besides, I don't want to distract you from your 180-day quest, not for a second longer than necessary. My, is half your time already up? You simply cannot imagine, Mr. Boyd, the painstaking work I've done to cultivate this maniac image. I turn to such literature the likes of which I wish I never knew. If our law enforcement agencies possessed even the slightest aesthetic sense, they would have instantly seen the game for what it was. And the postcards, what can I say?
And if the real dentist turned up again at the wrong moment? I don't imagine lunatics take kindly to imposters.
The dentist died of a heart attack last spring while he was sunbathing on the beach. I discovered this quite by accident, from a university friend, a therapist. It was he who convinced the dentist to stop killing, by the way.
Why the murders? Obviously they'd all been raped by Rogers. It would have been much easier to just get them to talk.
Mr. Boyd, the last thing I want is to appear a brutish butcher. I spent enough time on these women to know they were no use to me alive. Not sure if I should be ashamed to say it, but Stuart Rogers far surpasses me in his ability to intimidate people. Apparently, such things only come with experience. But murder? For that I truly do feel ashamed. It's a burden I shall have to bear for the rest of my days. But sadly, it's not my greatest shame.
What could be more shameful? To frame an innocent woman for such terrible crimes?
What? Are you unhappy with a woman cast as the serial killer? Firstly, I'd say Dear Jordan adds a certain grace to the whole sordid story. And second, of all the people I hold in my debt, she's the strongest. And not just physically. Third, she had good reason to settle her debt with me as quickly as possible. Without going into details, I'll just say that she's a very, very caring mother. Do these taste good? Had we met earlier, Mr. Boyd, I would have shown you a far more refined pleasure, one without such an unpleasant smell.
I'm afraid to even imagine what you count as pleasures, Mr. Chaffee. Fountains of blood in the city square?
Mr. Boyd, you're not listening to me at all. I didn't take any enjoyment from the killings. Everything I've done was of strict necessity. I couldn't make Jordan kill all the women that Rogers raped. That would have been excessive. If I had made her kill them all, you'd be rather upset, no?
I can't say I fully understand your plan, Mr. Chaffee, but you've given me more than enough reasons to arrest you.
Yes, but allow me to counter them with one good reason not to. I think you mentioned you dined here once?
Yes, not the best restaurant in town.
And maybe you're just not familiar with the full range of our services. When I inherited this tasteless place from my father, I knew I could never make it into an exquisite restaurant. Instead, I accentuated the atrocity of it all, an aesthetic of a different kind. Now I even live here. To me, this complex is like a microcosm of Freeburg. But we're not here to talk about that. At school, I read a French novel whose name doesn't need mentioning, and I read many amazing things. It seems that in Paris, just before the Revolution, certain places were quite popular. People of wealth and taste visited from the city, shed their luxurious coats, peeled off their white gloves, and with the help of the local farmer, they brutally stabbed a hole in a bull and decorated themselves with the splattering blood as they prepared a large piece of meat for the fire. In the bull's suffering, these effeminate aristocrats found a perverse sort of pleasure. Now I make these pleasures available to the people of Freeburg. I will be honest with you. People who pursue such cruelty truly are crazy. But what is interesting? The best steaks are cut from the tender meat of young bulls. 11 months is just right, beautiful, healthy, full of strength. But these wealthy degenerates who pay $7,000, so our experts will show them where to plunge the blade for maximum effect. Even they don't have the spirit to slaughter the young bull. The thought never enters their minds. They look into the eyes of the healthy animal, bursting with energy, and they quickly shuffle past. As if by instinct, they are drawn to the old, weary, fading bulls. And then, with terrible smiles on their faces, they chew through tough steaks that taste of burning rubber. They feel that they're doing something real with their own hands, a sort of natural selection, as if they're agents in the natural process. But nature also teaches us that the old beast, unable to fend off any threat, might yet survive if it cowers in a dark corner and pretends it doesn't exist. Then, perhaps, the young predator will pass. Mr. Scott will drive you back. I'm late for an appointment.
Mr. Boyd, you won't believe it, but the person I just got off the phone with was talking about you.
Seems like I'm pretty popular these days.
By the way, Mr. Boyd, I've got to ask, why $500,000?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
The best quote from that game. God damn. Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr. Good morning. We'll unpack what happened in that scene in a moment. Oh, right, click. Mr. Boyd, we congratulate you on the most high-profile arrest of your career. Today, you're truly a hero of Freeburg. Thank you. I was glad I was able to catch the killer, who a crowd of federal agents had been chasing for years. How did you manage to track down the dentist? I'm a brilliant detective. Fuck off, Mayor Rogers. No, the whole department tracked him down. My staff and I coordinated the work, and we neutralized a madman. Are you surprised the dentist was a woman? Not really. Women are just as capable of evil as men. How do you comment on rumors that the relationship about the victims and the Mayor Rogers and they were murdered? Before the law, we are all equal, even Mayor Rogers. We'll have to check this information. Thank you. Right, let's unpack what the hang on. Oh, me head, why? Oh. Right. Let's unpack what the hell just happened after we do this. So, police investigating relationship between Mayor Rogers and the dentist. Convicted serial killer Albert Ramirez sues city, and famous DJs play roof of Atticus Tower. So, Robespierre set up the murder for theatrics. Now, not really though, so no, you can come into work. Whoa, whoa, okay. Bloody hell, we're almost there. Your share. I'm gonna take everything this time. One more officer, hold on. Yes, more money. One more detective. Hang on, let's go Tom Roy. Ah, yes. Hang on, let's see, we got what? Okay, we need to hire him for shift B then. And Helena can go shift B as well. Right, so he killed all the women. Oh, nice. He killed all the women so that they wouldn't, so that they would be like linked to Mayor Rogers. Hang on. Hello, is this the police? It's Dolores. It's Dolores. Was it Dolores Umbridge? How do you? Because that was the name in Harry Potter. Dolores Umbridge, I think. It's Dolores Park. Someone's in my house. I hear footsteps coming from downstairs. My husband's on a business trip and won't be home for another hour. Please come right now. I know it must be some terrorist who's going to rob and rape me. I've locked myself in the room, but a door won't stop this beast. It's gonna be her husband, so let's just send Laveros as well. Cool. No, so he killed the girls so that they would link Mayor Rogers to the women, right? So he obviously did that to reveal the fact that they were all raped by Rogers, right? You know, that's the connection. Because alive, hang on, a crowd has gathered on the steps of City Hall demanding that city officials legalise euthanasia. Protesters are chanting, "My life, my death, my choice." City Hall's employees report that people brought homemade signs and the protest is proceeding peacefully. Well, I guess we'll just send some cool cops in. Sure then. Percy, you can go as well. Actually, there we go, Percy. Yeah, no, so, I guess it's just like... They were useless alive. Oh yeah, there we go, it was Mr. Parks called it. They were useless alive because they wouldn't speak out against Rogers. But dead, first of all, it wasn't the woman that killed them. It was Robespierre, who I love and now I hate, because Robespierre became... Oh, yay, offender court, fine. He stopped becoming the loving, whimsical guy who just paints lard everywhere, and he's now literally a serial killer and murderer and just a fucked up guy. I liked him. Anyway, librarian Ronaldo Boone reported a young man came in looking for books on chemistry and monographs on explosive substances, and publications on extremist topics. Many of the books he requested are prohibited. The guy looks scary. His blood made my eyes run... What? His blood made me eyes run cold. Yep, that's the phrase. Jesus. No, ooh, office building? What's this? Chief Boyd, I represent the interests of a private military corporation, which is hoping to attract a significant investment from your city. Chief Boyd, I represent the interests of a private military corporation, which is hoping to attract a significant investment from your city. We're preparing an investor presentation, and would like to demonstrate the inadequacy of police training in matters of public safety. Please understand this is just business, and we can all win here. Give me a couple hours of your weakest and laziest guys, and my kids will look like gladiators next to them. I promise you, the company will remain in your debt. Sure, we'll do it. Scott and Percy, yeah. Anyway, so he did it so that there would obviously be for fuck's sake. As soon as the suspect speeds the police, he pulls a huge knife from his bag and rushes towards the librarian, shouting, "You called the pigs! Stop yelling, it's a library." Anyway, so obviously, like, that'll help, sort of, but obviously he murdered 5 women! And it was Robespierre who did the murders. The woman was simply set up to take the fall. I don't know. And that was a threatening thing. Hold on real quick. She encountered a group of strange teenagers. They were running around in weird costumes, fighting with sticks, talking like robots. No, they're just LARPing. Leave them alone. Anyway, so here's the thing. Robespierre's speech in the... Oh, hang on. Report. What's this happened? Boss, these guys are like Boss, these guys are like machines. They walked all over us, but we've learned a lot, you know. 20 minutes with these guys is better than a whole year at the academy. Mr. Cottle said he was very pleased with our performance and offered us free training in their training complex. What do you think? That's actually really helpful. That was like a... Oh, fuck yes. And fuck yes. That's awesome. Sweet. Haven't seen choices like that before. Nice. They are members of a science fiction club. Wow. No, so the whole speech with him, like, you know, they instantly go to kill the old bull and all that sort of stuff, but maybe if the old bull cowers, he'll live. It's pretty obvious he was just threatening me. Glade Skell was enraged about some comment that her colleague Matthew Tolan made, so she grabbed a stapler and began to beat him over the head with it. Then Mrs. Shell yelled loudly and lashed out at the secretary. "She's having a nervous breakdown. Please, hurry," said the suspect's boss, who phoned the incident in. Oh, drug trafficking. Shit. Tell you what, can we send like 2 cops? Okay, we can, and then we send 2 cops to this. Done. Please, 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 no fights. Please, no fights. The main thing I'm hoping, if there is a fight at the docks, I hope the other cops will get back so we can reinforce them before the fight. Come on. The woman grabbed a second stapler. In her hands, these staplers look like deadly weapons. Grab the woman's hands and staple them together. Nice. Come on, don't get shot at the docks. Don't get shot at the docks. Robbery report. Oh, she was quarrelling with the mother of a little boy who climbed into the fountain and took out a few coins. I made that wish and your little bastard stole it. We do not have police. They did it! Fuck yes, but they escaped, but we found cocaine anyway. Sell it! And let's wait for cops to get back. I was afraid they were going to die there. Actually, if they had died, we could have gotten a reward from the journalist nerd who was like, "Yes, kill the gay police." Right. Noise complaint. A sleepy voice called in complaining fireworks are being set off right in front of his house. They look like bums, but they have huge bags filled with all sorts of firecrackers. Alright, let's send you two. Sorry, you lot. And then Patricia Buckler says 10 or so men came onto a farm with strange equipment. They wandered around with their gear for a while, then began to dig a huge pit. Her husband didn't approve of people rummaging around on the property, but his attempt to investigate ended in a fight. The farmer was badly beaten. What's the bet? They were like looking for metals or something. Oh shit, I should have waited until these guys got back. Should have sent them too. Ah well. I want to see the result of this one. What was the job I just sent them out on? I've already forgotten. It was firecrackers. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, there we are. There are 3 drunk men on the street, lighting fireworks and throwing them about. When they see the police, one of them pulls out a firework that looks like a lot like dynamite and sets fire to the fuse. Cool firecracker. I've never seen one of those before. The man throws one of the explosives to his friends. The wick is burned halfway down. Lie on your ground and hold your head. Boom! Seriously, why is there not just like an ending to that? Come on. Anyway. They gotta cap off the stories just to show how they are. Man, I want to see if they get like... What if they get like military training and these guys become like super badasses and like Percy will be like one of the best cops we've got. I hope that's how it works. End of the day. Disabled society demands increased benefits. Modern art gallery opens modern painting course. And bride suffers happiness heart attack at city registry office. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Why do you still send me these? Also, I just realised why his thing's a bull face. It's because he has a slaughterhouse, like a bull restaurant and all that stuff. Huh. Yeah, you can go home, Bruto. It's like we haven't needed detectives in ages. No, fuck you, In. You can't take the day off. You can take the day off to take your car in, sure. I like you, Silk. I don't like In, the prick. Rightio, come on. What's happening? Oh my god, we got a lot of cops. Hostage situation. 2 garbage men were entering some cans near a bus stop. A drunk man came past and thought he'd make fun of them. He tried to make them fight him, so the garbage man got angry, stuffed him in a can, and threw him in their truck. They then continued along the route. Sure. That's pretty funny, actually. Yay, I'm going for a ride in the garbage truck. In the back. There's not normally a trash compactor in there, though, is there? think that's like only on certain trucks, and like I'm 99% sure it's not even a thing, because that'd be incredibly dangerous and annoying. Or is it? I wonder, it doesn't seem like a thing they'd have. It seems like one of those things that people would think they have, but never actually have. Anyway. Two old men were sitting on a park bench playing chess. Suddenly one of them dashed the pieces off the boards, grabbed it and started beating his opponent over the head with it. Holy shit. The eyewitness who called it in was quite agitated. Jesus, hurry! The old man's whole head is covered in blood. Maybe he just used like a really shitty move. The police caught up with the garbage truck and pulled it over. The two men in overalls are laughing in the cab. Guys, what's going on? The drunk man gets out of the garbage truck, shakes the dirt off, and attacks the police. And here's the real beast. Scavengers, bastards, you're the worst of it all, filling your bellies at our expense. You should all die. Apologise him, and promise to do better. Oh, I love the responses in this game. It's just like, I am sorry, and then get in your car and you'll drive away. We promise we will not be as evil. Bye-bye. Christ. Alright, assault. Okay, I guess that was resolved. We have something going down at the Sugar Dream Confectionery at 1850. We don't want any policemen crashing the party. It was only $1,500. Maybe I should still crash the party, because $1,500 is pretty much nothing to me. An employee at Scissors Sisters, an office supply store, reported a courier brought in a suspicious parcel. The return address is smeared in ketchup or blood. No one else can hear it, but I swear I hear something ticking inside. I highly doubt that's real, so I'm just going to send some of the lower cops to it. Yeah, that's not a thing. There's not actually a bomb threat. Shut up. I'm trying to figure out why my cops got massacred the other day, because I'm going so well. Like, we've got no... Oh. Young pharmacist said that an addict with a length of steel pipe is trying to break in. Because, yeah, our cops are all, like, super awesome now. We really don't have to worry about anything. But yet, they got massacred the other day. Bloody hell. Bomb threat. Yep. There's a whole lot of staples. Wow, really big bomb threat. We need 4 cops. Hold on. Boom. Come on. Oh, the addict has broken a window and he's trying to climb in. His feet are still sticking out. Remove the addict's sneakers and tickle his feet. The addict falls out of the window and back on the street. He drops the scrap of pipe and tries to escape. Flirt with the pharmacist. Hey baby, you ever touched a beard before? And Gillette's like, look into the light, zip, and then her memory has disappeared. And he's like, Mr. Simonetti. It's like Simonetti and Gillette going on adventures together. They're buddy cops because they're both equally skilled. And Fishbark is like their inspector who's like, oh, you damn cops, but you get results. And then, Nordland is like the maverick who's like normally getting in trouble, but then one time he pulls off a really awesome arrest or something. Yeah, it's the buddy cop system. Okay. Let's send some good cops here. So, assault. You guys can cover that, surely? Sure. Kimberly Adams was celebrating her birthday with some friends and acquaintances. After the long dinner, she started opening her presents and found a huge dildo. She flushed, then grabbed the sex toy and attacked her friend who gave her the gag present. You bitch! You soulless monster! All of my friends from the seminary are here. Is this what you want them to think of me? Mrs. Adams continued to beat her friend over the head until she'd made a bloody mess of her scalp. How tough is this giant dildo? Anyway, the elderly man was outraged at a yoga group who decided to hold a masterclass in the park. Wait, what was that in response to? Did I read that out? I don't think I did. Anyway. Once again, I could really use your help. I'm trying to expand the ranch, but the adjacent territory belongs to the fucking idiots who are asking an insane amount for it. Today I'll be in a regular meeting with them, and I want a bunch of your police officers to come in during the meeting and start asking lots of questions about the murders on the property, maniacs running loose, drug addicts living nearby, that sort of stuff. Basically, help me put pressure on the sellers and knock down the cost a little bit. If the Freeburg police help me, I'll stretch out my hand and offer, say, a boost in your budget. Enough for 5 jobs, okay? Oh my god, yes please, 5 more police. Ho ho! We shall flood the streets. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Theodore Dramos, caretaker at the candy factory, reports that 5 marksmen broke down the door and disappeared inside. The watchman wanted to do his duty and intervene, but there were too many. Oh, fuck. It wouldn't be smart. Something about them breaking inside. I couldn't read the rest. Shit, we really are out of cops. Hurry up. Come on, buddy cops. You guys need to return home. Holy fuck! I'd like to point out this woman is batshit insane. She's like, all my friends from the seminary are here, and she hits her friend with the dildo and then starts beating her to death. Is this what you want them to think of me? That I have a dildo? And she murders someone with it. The girl is pounding her friend's head with all her might. Her victim hasn't been conscious for a while. A huge crowd has gathered round. It's impossible to get near the fight. Blow the police whistle with all your might. Grab a bottle of vodka. I want to blow the whistle. Whistle. That's my whistle, by the way. That's a little bit better. I can't whistle out as good as I can whistle in. I need to whistle. Anyway, probably should stop whistling. Seeing the police, the assailant comes to her senses, jumps up and makes a break for the back door, pushing people out of the way with her sex toy. I mean, come on, that's not that big. Run to the victim and begin giving her mouth-to-mouth, or stop the sinner! That's good. Right, oh, noise complaint. That's a little bit better. I just have dry lips at the moment because I've been talking for so long. What? Chief! Okay. What the fuck? Hang on a second. Chief, we love playing the part. In the end, we even had ourselves believing it. We really don't mind earning a little extra on the side. We didn't even ask for a thank you. But when he all kind of hinted that we deserved a couple hundred extra, Mr. Moneybags just hissed at us and said to fuck off, that he was on the verge of making the deal of a lifetime. That's not how things are done. We're headed to the bar. So I guess they're all alcoholics now. Disappointed. Breaking and entering. Yay. Come on, get home already. Fuck! Okay, whatever. Oh! False alarm. Why is it always the false alarms they miss out on? It's always perfectly timed. It's great. Alright, you guys are going out. Hold on. Right. Mrs. Kent called to complain that about a drunken neighbour who decided it'd be fun to go out after sundown and shoot beer cans in the backyard. Get that drunk behind bars before he kills someone. Cool, there we go. Don't think there'll be any more crimes coming in today. We've only got, what, like an hour left? Yeah, we're all good. Just afraid that I've made like half my cops alcoholics. But 5 new jobs. Yes, please. I'll happily do that. And I'll get another job from City Hall soon as well. Come on. Yay, we did it. Alright, next day. Yeah, you are all alcoholics now. Bloody hell. Drug addiction in city increased by 38%, purely because of 4 police who got themselves shit-faced. Theatre director, we need fresh faces and new voices. And Freeburg chess master reaches World Cup. Alright. Still not happy about you, Mr. Robespierre. You're a bit of a cunt. Ooh, hello.
Mr. Boyd, this is for you.
It's a bomb.
That's it?
What's it?
This is from our guy?
What?
It's from the private detective?
What? Oh, no. No, Mr. Boyd. It's from an Agent Dixon.
Fine. I'm sorry I couldn't swing by before I left, but I'll definitely be back to celebrate your retirement. Ethan. Bobby Flash, Diamonds and Thieves. Bobby Flash and the Card Shop. Bobby Flash and the Cats Club. Bobby Flash and the Temptations. Ah, that's what I need.
That's a great scene. Sure, you could... No! You never... Fine, have the day off, whatever. Gotta give it to him once in a while. Bloody choking now. Where'd my voice go? Here we are, it's back. What the shit? What? Hang on a second. Mr. Boyd, I'm Ron Atticus. We haven't yet had the pleasure, but I'm sure you've passed by my lovely skyscraper from time to time. It's a wonderful building, and I'd like to expand the surrounding territory. I've received all the necessary documents from my demolition of I've received all the necessary documents for the demolition of a nearby small neighbouring park. That's fucking hell. The crew is standing by, but as always, the rabble are causing a lot of problems. Lady with strollers and dog lovers claiming they use the park every day. I wouldn't want you to take me in for accidentally burying one of the protesters under a layer of concrete. If you can send some men to break these bums up, I would be most grateful. So is he going to actually build a building there? I guess? Like he's going to build a new building? That'd be awesome. Sure. Mafia. Let's keep this one. Jack, I just had a very pleasant conversation with Mr. Devlin. He was incredibly flattering about your work and donated a large sum of money to satisfy the needs of the police department. It's enough for your staff to expand by 5, or rather, 2 people. Fuck you. Fuck you. You are the worst. This guy's name is Farty McDuck. We're hiring him. But fuck you, Mayor Rogers. Okay, Farty McDuck for Shift A, and the other lady for Shift B. So Farty McDuck, Shift A, you Shift B. Fucking Mayor Rogers, I could have got 5 cops. God damn it. Right, breaking and entering. Holy shit. A lunatic named Dorothy Townsend snuck out of her room again and broke into the seclusion area for violent criminals. She'd hoped to escape with her husband, who was also a patient. This was the report we received from Carl Carter, doctor at the hospital. She's also raised a fuss among other patients. Nurses are being beaten while the hospital is being wrecked. They've locked themselves in and they're driving each other wild. Several nurses have barricaded themselves inside, but we have to get to them soon. Please hurry. I guess we'll just send 3 guys, because we need some people. Yeah, here we go. This is why we needed people. A witness says a dark sedan stopped abruptly in the middle of the street. A man with a pistol jumped out and began firing through the window of a restaurant. The caller thought it seemed like someone was firing back, but he wasn't sure. Oh shit, here we are. Just as I thought, Mr. Boyd, we make a great team. With my resources and your abilities, we could work wonders together. I'll be glad to provide you with any services I can for a modest fee. It's the least I can do. Boom! 12 grand and affairs? Atticus Corpse. Okay, so we can get a secret account. If anyone's investigating you, they will not be able to find your money. Detective slot, they can make a donation on your behalf so you can hire another detective. So you can hire another officer, that's real good. Get an employee, we can offer them a place in the Atticus security details. Nice, that's good. And then 8 of your lucky subordinates can go to a luxury house party and relax properly. That's really good actually, like a bunch of really cool shit. Also, floating police car again. Oh, we did it, yes. Whew. Safe. But hey, we actually have a new build. I'm kind of sad there isn't. Oh, that's Atticus Corp. Why is the thing over there? Whatever. The situation is more serious than we thought. Requesting reinforcements. Sorry, lads. Nice. Oh, okay, I get it. Hang on, first of all, 6-year-old Alex went into the park to play with her father and disappeared in broad daylight. All of the detectives are on the case. Literally everyone is. But no, I get what it is, right? So the tower was here, but they were also building here. Like, they weren't building a tower there, they were just, just building something, and that's why the thing was there and not at their tower. Anyway. Yeah, we have so many detectives now that any investigation should just be a piece of piss. Hang on, let's go investigations, detectives, and throw on you 3 as well. There we are. Lovely. Imprisonment. Dennis Chapman reported his neighbour, Marlin Plouffe, I guess is how you say that, is holding 2 young girls against their will in his bomb shelter. The old fool is absolutely out of his gourd. He's convinced the aliens are coming any day to destroy us, and he's preparing for the coming disaster. He's built a bomb shelter, filled it with food, and somehow got these 2 girls down there. I hear them crying and I wanted to help, but Plouffe threatened me with a shotgun and said not to intervene in his affairs. He also explained that the suspect needed women to repopulate the Earth after the disaster. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's send every second cop. And then we have attempted robbery. A teller noted that 3 hooded men entered the bank carrying sports bag. The frightened teller whispered into the phone, "Hurry up! I think they're trying to rob us. Why else would they be carrying those bags?" They will probably be a false alarm then. Whenever it's like, why else would they be doing this? There's a reason why. Let's see. Oh shit. Really? I think we're gonna have to miss out on fraud. Bugger. Yeah, fuck, it's totally a false alarm, is it? Now we're gonna miss out on an actual crime. Well, alright then. Near the bomb shelter is a man with shifty eyes, wringing his hands. "Oh, get away, vile aliens! You'll never get me and my wives!" Make fun of the man. "Sir, you have to help us save the world. The president is waiting for you." My god, that's great. False alarm. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yeah, they're not gonna get me time. Bloody hell. Well, there goes... Oh! Are you kidding me? Every single time. Every time I accidentally miss a thing because I reassign my police incorrectly, it's a false alarm and it's fine anyway. Alright. Senior writer Ivan Bukov attacked a young editor who was reading his manuscript. "The madman tried to strangle me!" Sure. And then, public indecency. Several eyewitnesses reported a naked man riding a motorcycle through the city. He's carrying a pistol and shooting in the air while he laughs hysterically. He's very wild and dangerous. He almost knocked a girl over who was crossing the road. Then he took an aim at her and tried to shoot her. Well, alright then. Missing person. A delivery man picked up an order in the morning and didn't return for the rest of the day. Managers said their couriers have been attacked and robbed a few times and they're very worried for the young man. The missing man is Robert Derry and is well known for his carelessness. He's also nearly been fired for absenteeism. Absenteeism? What a fucking word. It's like the Germans would come up with it. Bloody hell. Come on, we're almost there. Sure, send some cops to help. Cops. Coppity cops. Ba-dum ba-dum. Boom doo doo. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bykov is sitting on top of the editor, strangling him. Mr. Bykov, I have a question about one of your novels. At the end of A Holy Rainbow, why does Omblov sell his house? My god. Hey, illegal arms sales, we'll have to wait for that. Public indecency, did it. And missing persons? Oh, he met some girls on the beach and decided to stay and party with them. Bloody hell. We'll wait for the rest of the cops to get back. We'll send out a full team. Ooh. Okay, a lot of people. And a lot of people in SWAT. Okay, so let's go. And SWAT. Okay, there we go. A tipsy bar visitor reported that the gartender tried to sell him a bun. Basically, I was just sitting there drinking and complaining about my wife who's insisting on a divorce. Bitch threatened to take away my children, says I'm a drunk bastard and I don't appreciate her. So I tell all this to the bartender, he listened and nodded and then said, "My friend, I've got exactly what you need to teach that bitch a lesson. Come on, I have exactly what you need in the back." So basically I followed him and he's got a box with a bunch of guns. "Pick one," he says. "Give it to you cheap." But I said I'll just think about it and then I gave you guys a call. Wow, dude's actually a fair old lad. Now let's send these cops off. A passerby says there's a group of sports cars racing down the road at insane speeds. They'll kill anyone who gets in their ways. These guys won't stop for nothing. Let's get Huff leveling up. Ooh, abduction. Here we are. Okay. Yeah, obviously not all the right frames just yet. Come on. Let's see. Kevin's throat. What's going to happen? We're almost there. Beckman, that smug fucking look on your face. And the bar is crowded and smoky and has a skinny eye lying on the floor. The bartender is wiping the counter with a dirty rag. Ask the bartender to show you to the back. The bartender drops the rag and puts his hand on the bar. The skinny guy on the floor starts to vomit. Let's just take the sick guy outside for some air. And then we arrested the bartender. Sell it. Give me some dosh, mate. We're halfway there and we're over halfway with our money, so that's real good. Alright, tell you what. Do we do one more day? I think we might leave it here. Yeah, we leave it here for now. It's been a good run, but oh boy, what a day. How's happiness doing? When in Rome, do as Romans do. Alrighty then, mates. That has been 3 episodes worth of This is the Police, all recorded in one big old bloody batch, and wow, that was some intense shit. I suddenly don't like Robespierre, because he's a bit of a moron. Dickhead. Ah well. Until next time, everyone, I've been Rimmy, and this has been This is the Police. I'll see you next time.